Good morning and welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Wednesday, February 8th. I'm your host, Stephanie Miller. Coming up later this year, Monopoly, the Nashville edition, will be coming out. And this morning, we get to share with you how you can play a role in what will be on the board game. Also, this morning, we talk about public speaking and getting over your fears of speaking in public. Also, in addition to that, we take a look at a fitness workout in Dixon, Tennessee. It's called Bungee Fitness Academy. It's a lot of fun. I took part in this particular workout a couple of days ago. Cannot wait to share that with you this morning. Now let's take a look at some of our headlines that you can find in our papers today. A Westmoreland man, Michael Cummins, who is accused of one of the largest mass murders in the state history, is now facing death penalty. Cummins is charged with brutally murdering 8 people in April of 2019, including 3 members of his own family. Now, the trial is set to begin on April 12th in the murders of 7 of the victims. You can find all of the details and updates by going to theportlandsun.com. The 2023 Forward Sumner Annual Meeting centered around the Transportation Modernization Act of 2023. Now, this is designed to catapult the state's road infrastructure into the 21st century through the adoption of new construction and funding processes with no increase in tax. Now, the act includes 3 key components. Those are choice lanes, alternate delivery, and an electric vehicle fee. Read more about what was said during this event and by the key speakers by going to gallatinnews.com. And then Sunday was a big night for the Tennessee State University Aristocrat of Bands. They became the first collegiate marching band to win a Grammy of the Best Roots Gospel Album for the 2022 album, The Urban Hymnal. Congratulations, you guys. The band also won a second Grammy on Sunday, and you can read more about the Tennessee State University Aristocrat of Bands by visiting mainstreetnashville.com. Well, I'm curious about the weather later on today, what it's going to feel like outside. So let's get a check of that forecast with Justin Kulik. Justin, that, and hopefully you have a joke for us on this Wednesday.
I sure do. Thanks for tossing it over to me, Stephanie. I just have one quick question for you. How did Jack Frost get to his work?
I don't know.
By icicle.
Bicycle. That's cute. That's one of my, I think that might be one of my top 3, I think, or top 5.
Okay. We love to hear it. We love to hear it. As far as the weather goes for today, you're going to see overcast throughout the day with rain showers at times. The high being 62, as you see there. And chance rain is going to get up to 60%. As we get into the night, it's going to cool off a little bit to the 59-degree area, with rain chances going to rise up to 70%. So then look like we're going to get away from this cold without having some kind of repercussions, and that being the precipitation coming on.
Nice, Justin. Thank you.
Welcome.
Now on Mornings on Main Street, we are talking about the game Monopoly, but not just your standard Monopoly board game. It is Monopoly, but Nashville edition. How cool is that? To tell us more about how Nashville was selected to be one of the latest editions of Monopoly, we have sales executive from Top Trumps, Brooke Garman, with us. Brooke, thanks so much for joining me here.
Of course, happy to be here.
Well, first share with me how this came about, how Nashville, the city of Nashville, again, those of us who live here, we love it, but how were we selected for the latest edition for this Monopoly board game?
Yeah, I love this question just because I think our entire company thinks Nashville is so unique. Really, there's nowhere in the world like Nashville. Y'all, of course, Broadway, all the country music history. And then the more I looked into it, I was like, y'all have a Batman building, y'all have the Parthenon. It's just, y'all's city is so unique, and I think it'll make such a great game.
It will be. You know, this game first created in the early 1900s. How has it come so far to have, I guess, different editions of versions of Monopoly?
Yeah, I think Monopoly is just a game that everyone knows, everyone's played. At least for me, I still play every Christmas with my family, and it's just keeps spinning and spinning into new editions, but it just is a more fun experience when you're buying property of the places that you see every single day. Your favorite coffee shop, where you got married, where y'all went on y'all's first date. So it's just a funner version of the game.
Tell me about your other city edition. So Nashville is not the only one.
Yes, so for Top Trumps, we are Hasbro's global licensee, so we create games all over the world. A few of our past editions are like the Napa Valley edition. We've done the Brooklyn, small cities like Corpus Christi in Texas. But this is the first edition in Tennessee, so this is exciting for Nashville.
It is. And then how are we able to play a role? From what I was reading, people can start submitting to Top Trumps of what we would like to see on the board.
Yeah, so exactly. We want the locals, the community, we want their opinion on what they see on the game. So just send us an email at nashville@toptrumps.com and we'll filter through all y'all's suggestions, make this the best game possible.
What do you have so far? Like what's set in stone as far as your places on the game?
Oh, so we keep it top secret.
Oh, darn.
It is. We got to filter through all the suggestions. The game will come out in October and we'll have a big launch party and we finally take off the curtain and reveal to everyone the game.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see that. And I do love that you're keeping it top secret. So I do believe, I'm sure like a spot on Broadway, the Batman building, spots like that surely will be on the game. In October when it's released, will it be released just to the state of Tennessee or will it be released all over?
It'll be so all, your local toy stores, all your favorite gift shops everywhere in Nashville will have the game. And then it'll also be, we partner with Amazon and it'll be in CVS.
Fantastic. Oh my gosh, I love it. What else is in the works that you might be able to share with us as far as maybe some of our other favorite cities that might be seeing board games?
Oh, see, I don't know what I can say. I'd say keep your eyes peeled this week. We have a few other cities announcing this week, but I don't want to steal their thunder, so I'm going to let them announce.
Totally understand. I always say, you know what, I'm always going to ask. The worst thing you can tell me is, nope, I can't tell you that.
Yes, but it is very exciting things. I think Nashville is going to be the best city edition. So, but that's maybe just my opinion, but I think it's going to be such a great game.
Oh, fantastic. Anything else about the game that we might want to know or that I'm not asking right now?
No, but just please send your suggestions. That'll help us create the game. We want the locals to look at the game and instantly know that's my city. So any help would be great.
Again, give us that email one more time before I let you go.
It's Nashville@toptrumps.com.
And Brooke, tell me, you were telling me before we got started that you made a trip to Nashville last week. What was your favorite spot or your favorite food spot while you were here?
Oh, of course I had to try some hot chicken.
Of course.
Nashville's hot chicken. So my mouth was on fire. Y'all were not kidding. That was crazy. But then just where you can go in anywhere and listen to live music, that is so special. It's like at 9 a.m, country music or any type of music is just flooding the streets. So I think that's so special.
Well, Brooke, I'm so glad you enjoyed your time here and hopefully you'll make another trip back soon. Again, thanks so much for sharing Monopoly Nashville edition with us here on Mornings on Main Street. And just thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
You're very welcome. All right, stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We have more coming up after this break.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd. The goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Don't miss a minute of the action this season. Visit NashvillePredators.com/tickets to get your seats today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets. And we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.
Walmart Supply Center is hiring right now in Lebanon, Tennessee, where you can earn up to $22.25 an hour when you join our new fulfillment center. Enjoy competitive pay and flexible hours and all sorts of perks like 100% paid college tuition, a 401k match, flexible schedules, a free Walmart Plus membership, a free Paramount Plus membership, plus you get paid time off and a lot of other things. All you have to do to apply is text JOIN to 240-240. Text the word JOIN, JOIN, to 240-240 right now.
It's just a few cocktails at happy hour.
It's just a few cocktails at happy hour.
Really good drive. There aren't any cops around. I didn't think there were any cops around. I drink and drive all the time.
Sir, you've been in a serious crash. I need you to hang on, okay? Tell me your name, sir. Where you are right now?
Main Street Sports Today strives to bring you the most timely and comprehensive coverage of sports news and more from Middle Tennessee and beyond.
We cover the teams you care about from preps to pros and bring some of the most influential voices in sports to keep you in the know.
Tune into Main Street Sports Today each Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Download the Main Street Media TV app.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. I recently sat down with leadership and sales coach Derek Earls from Southwestern Consulting, and he talked to us about public speaking and getting over the fears of speaking in public. This is what he had to say. Welcome back on Mornings on Main Street. We're getting ready to talk about getting over your fears of public speaking. And to give us some advice and to share his knowledge, I have sales and leadership coach, professional sales and leadership, Mr. Derek Earls with us. He is also the author. You have a book out there. What is the book that we can find?
Man, there's a couple, but the one that we'll be talking from and the subject is titled, When I Give You Advice, Take It. A lot of people want advice. And then when you give it, they say, okay, yeah, that's nice, but I'm going to go do something else.
Well, hopefully today we can take the advice that you give. Again, talking about public speaking, so many of us in a position to where we have to public speak, whether it be in front of our colleagues, in front of a classroom, or whatever setting. How do you get over that initial fear? Because it can be incredibly challenging.
The initial fear, and a mentor and leader of mine years ago said it best. You just have to make those butterflies line up and fly in the same direction. Because we all get butterflies. I've been speaking a long time, Stephanie, and I still get butterflies. As a matter of fact, when I was on my way here to the studio, I was like, man, I got some butterflies going on. But you just have to make them line up and fly in the same direction. What does that mean? If you are prepared for what you're going to do, if they ask you to be there, that means that they have some confidence in what you're saying. It's not necessarily about the speech as much as it is about the person delivering the speech. So everybody there wants you to be successful. They want you to be good, and they're pulling for you. So you got a bunch of people in the room that's there to see you. So you just, hey, make those butterflies line up and fly in the same direction, so to speak.
I love that so much. So what about those who are like, oh, you know what, I'll just wing it, or I'll just, can people tell from the winging it to actually being prepped and ready?
If you're really, really, really good, no, people can't tell. I mean, if I'm really good at a subject, then I can probably at some point wing it after I have come to a certain level of proficiency at it, you know, and I've been doing it for a long, long time, then yeah, I can probably wing it and pull some stuff out of the back, you know, out of the back closet that I could say. But I don't recommend winging it if you are just starting out with something and getting your legs at it. But if you had to wing it, if you had to be impromptu in delivering a speech or delivering a talk or whatever, you just think of the things that you can give from the knowledge that you have. And that should be enough. But I don't recommend winging it. If you, depending on your audience, I don't recommend winging it. I definitely recommend being prepared.
So is it one of those in preparation, like having everything written out verbatim, say on a piece of paper or note cards, or do you suggest maybe bullet points? I know personally, and I can only speak from, you know, what I do personally, I'm better with bullet points.
And you bring up a really, really good point. It just depends on the person. Okay. If you are good at bullet points, bullet point it. If you're good at writing the entire thing out, write the entire thing out. As a matter of fact, and many years ago now, when I first started speaking publicly, I would write out the entire speech, and I would have the notes there, and I would have everything that I was going to say, to even to the or the subtle jokes and all of that. And it's very good to have it. As a matter of fact, scripting is known as one of, if not the best form of communication. leaders of countries, script. People at award shows, script. People in plays and productions, script. So it's still the best way to have things is scripting. You know, I mean, even our time here today is scripted. You put stuff on a script. So it's not bad to script, to write things out. But when you have a command of what you're doing as far as a speaker, it's okay to bullet point the things out to make sure that you cover it. But you got to know what you're doing, what you're talking about.
We do thank Derek for his time. We will continue on the conversation of public speaking and what you can do to get over those fears next Wednesday right here on Mornings on Main Street. Stick with us. When we come back, we take a look at our Wednesday workout segment. It is Bungee Fitness Factory coming to you from Dixon, Tennessee. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
At Miss Lucille's, we go for apple pie. A place that feels like a home away from home. A comfortable place to bring your family from out of town. It's a place where great conversations are had. It's a place where you can shop 200 small businesses in one location. It's a place for you to shop for gifts for any occasion or just to treat yourself. Come on down to Miss Lucille's. You'll be glad you did.
Mid-Tennessee Bone and Joint treats your orthopedic injuries and existing conditions. Our trained physicians will get you back in the game faster. Contact us at 931-381-2663 or www.mtbj.net.
Join me, Stephanie Miller, each week as we bring you the best of what's happening here in Clarksville. From the work of nonprofits to the latest events, highlights on local businesses, and also sharing you the stories of the beautiful people that make up the Queen City.
I've been in here 7 months, and it's amazing what it's done for me that I've seen, that I feel like it could do for other people. We harness you up and we put you on there. It's easy on the joints. It's not such an easy workout, but it's easy on the joints, and we take you to that next level. If you got muscles you need to build, this will help you build them. It's all scientific. I need to know your weight. I need to know your size, because if I don't fit you correctly, I can injure you, and I don't want to injure you. If it's too heavy, it's going to injure you. If it's too light, it's going to injure you because you're using your muscles that you don't normally use. And it's surprising how easier it is than a regular fitness class. So you could be pulling a muscle that you don't know till after class. And it just takes you to the next level. And you can jump and do handstands and cartwheels with this. I am 54, so I now do handstands and cartwheels. I think I was 10 the last time I did that. It's a crazy core building, and what happens with your core supports the back. You'll build your core, you'll build every muscle you have, but it's not hard on your joints. You can do any size person. I go up to 300 pounds. So I assess a certain person above 300, and then I do personal training with them. But it helps that person that is beginning a fitness journey to be able to start a fitness journey. If they have joint issues, knee issues, hip issues, even back issues, we can all put you in there and assess where you can go with it. Several people are coming to me and telling me how it's changing their life, and it's amazing. But when I have a person that they come in with any kind of negativity, that stops at my door. When I hear that I'm too fat to do it, that stops at the door. I need to lose weight, that stops at the door. You need to lose weight. No, you need to be on a journey. You need, like brushing your teeth, whatever you do daily. You can actually work up to 6 times a week, and that's perfectly fine. I recommend when you're starting out 3 times a week. Cardio, strength building, and stretch, okay? But the thing with this is I want my goal and my desire and what I've always dreamed of is getting those people on that journey. I started at 32 with over 300 pounds, and so I've lost weight, gained, lost weight. I've been in your shoes. So I take what I've experienced to that person and say, I know exactly what you're going through. I've been in your shoes. And then we take it from there. So that's what I do. I try to make it fun because I've been teaching for so many years that if it's not fun for me, then I know it's not fun for you. But with bungee, we're taking you to that next level and you're hitting all your muscles at 35 minutes. So you're getting done 35 minutes, which you would be in a normal class for 45. Oh, I would love for you to come on Facebook with me at Bungee Fitness Factory. And the reason why I call it Bungee Fitness Factory, I took a building built in 1900, looked like a factory to me, and that's where the name come up at. And go to Bungee Fitness Factory on Facebook. Go to www.bungeefitnessfactory.com to book your first beginner's class. And just come on and have a good time.
Thank you, Annette, for having me. I had a really good time. And honestly, that is a workout I think I would revisit again. Again, if you would like more information, just go to the Facebook page or website for Bungee Fitness Factory. Stick with us here in Mornings on Main Street. We talk about our national days today when we come back.
Walmart Supply Chain is hiring in Lebanon. Earn up to $22.25 an hour when you join our new fulfillment center. Enjoy competitive pay and premium perks, including 100% paid college tuition, 401k match, flexible schedules, a free Walmart Plus membership that includes discounts, and free Paramount Plus, paid time off, and so much more. Fulfilling work starts right here. Text JOIN to 240-240. That's JOIN 240-240 to apply now.
Here at the Journey Louis team with Benchmark Realty, we pride ourselves on the service that we provide our clients.
We believe in delivering a level of service that is above and beyond what is expected.
We don't cut corners and we are always available. We are committed to learning and continuously sharpening our skills.
We're social media experts, we're tech savvy, and we embrace change.
It is our unending desire to be our client's realtor for life. We are the Journey Louis team, leading you home.
It's time to get tickets for the Nash Vegas Casino Night at Auction presented by King Jewelers. It's Wednesday, February the 8th at Bridgestone Arena. This year's theme is reverse retro, so break out the Musters jerseys and Y2K fashion. Challenge Roman Yossi to a game of blackjack, or join Ryan McDonough as he rolls the dice at the craps table. Mix and mingle with the players and Preds personalities while bidding on auction items and tasting food from local restaurants. All proceeds benefit the Preds Foundation. Visit NashvillePredators.com/gala.
Welcome back. Again, another reminder to send in your birthdays and anniversaries to us here at Mornings on Main Street. Send in your name and where you're from, or maybe a name and location for a loved one to the email right there, smiller@mainstreetmediatn.com. Our national days today include National Boy Scouts Day. So how do you observe a day like National Boy Scouts Day? A couple of ideas for you. Do a good turn for someone else. Learn a new skill, or maybe go camping. But depending on where you are, it may be a little chilly to go camping right now, but those are 3 ways that you can observe this day. Also today, it is National Kite Flying Day. I don't know who out there loved kites when they were younger. I'm one of those that did. Again, you do have to be careful if you release a kite because they could be hazardous to birds. But I have some fun facts for you this morning, 3 to be exact. The longest kite measured at 3,394 feet. Another one for you. The fastest kite was flying at a speed of 120 miles per hour. That one really surprises me. And then the third fun fact I have for you this morning about a kite, the longest kite trip. A kite once flew for 180 hours straight. So some fun facts for you. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday morning here on Mornings on Main Street. We hope you have a blessed rest of the day.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd. The goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Don't miss a minute of the action this season. Visit NashvillePredators.com/tickets to get your seats today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets. And we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.
This is Chris Yao with Main Street Sports Today. Every show, Mo Patton and I welcome friends from all across the sports landscape, from high school coaches and reporters to national, college, and pro sports personalities. You never know who might stop by for a chat. AP Tennessee sports editor, three-time Tennessee Sports Writer of the Year 2020 TSWA Hall of Famer. She covers the Titans, the Predators, the Grizzlies, college football, and hoops. Please make welcome Teresa Walker.
Former University of Tennessee, former Team USA Olympian, ex-Cy Young Award winner, R.A. Dickey. R.A., did I miss anything?
Man, that was sweet. Yeah, I need to listen to that before I go to bed every night. That was nice.
Has 5 sports Emmys. That's not bad for the other guy in Wham, Ryan McGee.
The other guy in Wham married the best looking girl, Bananarama, so the other guy in Wham had a pretty good life.
From preps to pros, we're taking on the sports topics you care about. Tune in across Main Street Media social platforms at 2 p.m. or on demand on your podcast distribution platform of choice.
This is attorney Bart Durham, and this is me. I'm Aaliyah. Keeping in good physical condition is really important to me. But when I had a wreck with a tractor-trailer truck that hurt my legs so bad I couldn't work for almost a year, I knew I needed a lawyer that understood tractor-trailer cases. So I called Bart. Bart gets millions of dollars for his clients every year.
At Bart Durham Injury Law, we've handled hundreds of tractor-trailer cases.
My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
Hey folks, while we take a quick break from the show, I want to tell you about our friends over at Custom Stone Handlers in downtown Columbia. Ed Rich and his team at Custom Stone Handlers believe in leadership. And outside of the military, our greatest leader building platform is sports. Custom Stone Handlers proudly encourages young people to get in the game. You can contact them today at 931-490-4990 or visit CustomStonehandlers.com.
I highly recommend Sumner Funeral and Cremation because of their caring nature and attentiveness to detail.
Pre-planning your funeral now will bring you peace of mind and less stress to your loved ones. When the chaos of losing you happens, your family can honor and celebrate your life, knowing things are happening just as you wanted them to. Pre-planning determines the details of your funeral, cemetery services, and can be less expensive. We are honored to serve you and are always here for you in your time of need.
Sumner Funeral and Cremation, traditional,